Our greatness, our awesomeness, when reflected back to us, can be overwhelming. I was at a birthday party not too long ago, and the birthday woman was being fed accolades and stories, and poems were written about her, and she was overcome with emotion, if you will. And what she said was very profound because I have felt the same thing myself. And she said that all of the accolades and the stories and all of the wonderful things that people were saying and reflecting back to her about her was hard to take in. It was hard to accept. It was hard to embody. But because she loved us and she trusted what we were saying as true, she would do her best to take it in and believe it and allow it to wash over her. And I thought, you know what, that is so spot on, because I can remember about 7 or 8 years ago when I was the minister at the Center for Positive Living Sedona. For my birthday one year, my music director had rewritten the words to Tina Turner's song, Simply the Best, and it was all about me and how I was simply the best and all of the things that were happening in my life and that I did. And I sat there, it was a surprise. So I sat there in the front row with a smile plastered on my face, but completely numb. I didn't hear a word of it. I was in shock. It was too much almost for me to take in. So it wasn't until a few weeks later when I got sent the MP3 file that I could actually listen to the words. And it was awesome. It was absolutely amazing, and it was a precious, precious gift. And because I trusted her and believed her, I was able to help allow myself to let that awesomeness wash over me and to take a little bit on. So I'm asking you, when your greatness is reflected back to you, how do you respond? When your awesomeness is reflected back to you, how do you respond? Do you allow it to wash over you? Do you say thank you? Do you take it in and realize that, yes, that is absolutely the truth of who you are? Or do you deflect it and say, oh, it's nothing. Anybody could do it. If I could do it, it's nothing. Or do you try and put it back and give a compliment to someone else? We need to allow ourselves to bask in our own greatness, in our own awesomeness. I said on my video last week, you didn't come here to be good enough, or even great, or even mediocre. You came here to be amazingly awesome in the way that only you can be. Please comment below on what is your awesome, what is your greatness, what have people reflected to you in the past that maybe you weren't ready at the time to take on, to allow to sink in, that you might have deflected. But now time has passed and you could say, yeah, you know what? That is my awesome. That is my greatness. I can see it now. I'd love to hear your comment about what that is. If you'd like to visit my website, it is www.janetkingsley.com. And women hire me to crush their excuses so they can explode into their awesome life that they've always dreamed about, because most are settling, lack purpose, and feel like a fraud. So I help them amplify their impact, boost their self-confidence, and connect to their purpose in a fun and inspiring way every time. Until next time, stay awesome.